This meeting is being recorded.
Good morning.
Morning.
Well, no, good evening.
Good evening. Hey, Capucine.
I still need to get used
Hi.
to the fact that Ed is literally on the other side of the world.
As frequent we travel and as modern as we are, it's still a bit baffling.
Seems weird that it's a completely different time, almost a new day for you, Edlin.
Yeah.
And it's too early in the morning to make maths.
Yeah, I know sometimes I get tricky too. Like this morning I talked to my sister and I was like, oh yeah, it's still Monday for you. You know, it's just like Tuesday for me. So it's like
I always struggle to organise calls with friends. I've got friends that are in Australia, and I just always found it a little bit difficult. It can only be what really are.
I
only found my morning here, their evening there. But yeah, we were on. That was, I think, the only way we could be on the same day, and it was non-confusing. But
yeah, and the summertime changes things as well, so you have to take that in mind, in
yeah,
consideration.
it's like because not just 10 hours.
I know we have 11 hours in the UK with you right now, but soon to
Oh
be.
yeah, 11. Yeah, 11. Yeah. So yeah.
How are you doing, Capucine?
Fine.
Is it a nice morning, Brittany?
Yes, it is.
It's
been
sunny.
very nice for the last 2 days.
Nice.
Excellent. And how you feeling?
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, the plan is, and we'll get to it because we don't have long, and I'd love to get a good amount of movement in this morning. The plan is to go through a little bit of Primal. You two have got some wonderful understanding of animal flow, so this should be fun. We'll touch just a little bit more on a couple of things, looking at hand positions and base positions, just trying to tidy that up, and then we'll tie it all together with a flow, and we should be able to have a nice circular flow that we can all do together. So we'll get started. You just find yourself a space. If you've got any questions as we go through, don't be afraid to shout out or let us know if you don't get it. All right, so comfortably, however you like, near the floor. We'll start by just tucking our elbows in and going for some wrist rolls. Change direction there. If we come forwards onto our hands and knees, placing hands on the floor, we'll go for 3 wrist rolls in one direction, and then 3 in the other. Take your time here, feel your way into your body. You know how much is right with all of these stretches. We're going to do exactly the same circles after that, but simply by turning our hands or our fingers now towards us. So do a 180 with your hands or as close to as you can. You should feel that a lot more down the side of your forearms. Once you've done that, take your time, there's no rush. Bring your fingers forwards, and we're going to go for our scapular push-ups in this position. So just letting your shoulder blades come through and pushing your shoulder blades out. So no need to take your knees off the floor. Good. We now will get toes into the floor and lift our knees off. Let's find our beast position. So first, a little bit of weight through the body, and we're going to drive up into a down dog. Slowly taking the weight as you lower yourself back to beast. Knees stay off the floor, and we'll go again.
Bit stiff in the morning for me.
Yeah. Bring it down one more time. And relax. Good. So the beast base position, just really want us to lock this in. Shoulders or wrists are under our shoulders. Knees, not under hips, under belly buttons, slightly further forward. What we're going to do, okay, is our activation. So we're going to find this strong position and we're going to try and take a limb off the floor. Anytime I take a limb off the floor, we call this modified beast or a traveling beast in flow. And you'll see this in the flow that we actually get into. So you're trying to maintain the perfect position. Your hand or feet simply about an inch off the floor. In fact, with the feet, we point the toes backwards, but try to stay as similar position as possible. Try not to lose all shape completely by really opening up the body. And this is hard, okay? Especially with the, imagine you are being pushed, especially with the hands. So we'll go into beast and we're going to lift a limb one after the other. So everybody grab the floor and set beast. We're going to point our right toes back. Simply point the toes. Nothing else needs to move. And bring that foot down. Left toes back. Brilliant. And down. Left hand just off the floor. You need to push down harder with your right. Try to keep your knees low. And down. Right hand. And down. Relax. Good. Capucine, did that feel okay through the shoulders?
Yeah, that's fine.
Excellent. If we turn ourselves over, we're going to get into our crab position. So if we set ourselves up on the floor, we'll keep it relaxed and go into a little bit more detail in a minute. But I want you to get set with your palm close to the floor, shoulders back, and let's extend the body just to where we can, okay? With a little hip thrust. You can focus here much more on the hips solely. And of course, if we wanted to, we could be a bit more proud with the chest as well, which would involve more of a push through the shoulders. Just feel your way into these moves. And then bring your bum down and relax. That warm up the posterior chain?
Yeah, for sure.
Good.
But I definitely feel a difference for me with from the start of the session to the end of the session, with my muscles needing a bit of stretching and warming up to feel a bit more mobile.
Yeah, I think that's normal, my love. We're getting warm.
Yeah.
For the crab, just to lock in that position, because I see this a lot, right? Which I completely get, and I do too. So my head is facing forwards, my back is pretty tall and long. I actually want you to try and think about elongating your spine and looking up towards the sky rather than looking at the wall or whatever is in front of you. Just that position there, okay? My neck is flexed, or my neck now is neutral. It's in line with my spine. Hopefully you can see that difference, okay? And it will take a lot of strain off the front of the neck. And to really hit that position, I have to open my shoulders out. If I'm in and hunched, okay, I tend to look forwards. So extend the back without lifting the hips. Hips are just above the floor. That's a really nice space to be in. And just sitting in that position, you should feel it's quite a nice exercise there to open up the front and to strengthen the back of those shoulders and body. So have a little play there, and then that's it, Burton. I honestly, with crab, I wouldn't be more than 2 inches off the floor. I typically see people a lot higher away from the floor. Stay really low. We want to be low in flow because you're closer to the ground, you've got more balance. So it really is just a little push to get your hips off the floor.
Yeah.
That's the cracking position. And then just think about your neck flow. That's it. Just altering the gaze more upwards should just help find that neutral spine.
Yeah.
Capucine, that looks great. Adeline. you can have a little play and really try to open up, look diagonally upwards, lengthen that neck. Beautiful. Okay, guys, so just have a very, very quick look. We're going to just talk through hand positions, all right? We're going to do 3 moves that involve some different hand positions. So the first one we'll do will be a crab reach. What I want you to think about with the crab reach is splaying your hand, okay, opening it out. And really what we're thinking about is framing the head, okay, creating that almost right angle, okay. This would not be framing the head. And this, I can't see my arm. So framing the head is just right around. That's the position we want to finish with crab reach. With our side kick through, Chloe taught me this one. I think it's brilliant. We basically, it's like we're drawing the string of an arrow with our side kick through. Okay, so obviously this arm is on the floor, but it's this pull arm that really we're doing with the side kick through. And the only difference to what would be with archery is you'd have your hand facing the opposite way. So palm faces forwards. You can pull in the string. That's your side kick through. It actually will open and stretch muscles, and we should feel that open us out when we combine it with the kick. So think of pulling the arrow.
Yeah, I always think that all these moves are very tribal. Like think about like, you know, hunting and being like out in nature, and it's really, and like the tempo as well. And we'll go through the hand position of the next few kick throughs as well, front kick through, etc. But it's always very tribal.
Yeah,
So.
definitely. The last one that we'll look through is basically I want to see your jaguar, your leopard, your claws, okay? Because we're pulling back and we're opening as if you like to think of grabbing a big ball, don't you? As if you're grabbing something and pulling it back. But essentially we're setting as if we were kind of being zombie scary or whatever. That's the front step. That's what we're doing. And you can feel the back of the shoulders pull, the back working nicely when we do that. Okay, so crab reach, frame the head, side kick through, pull the arrow, and our front step, be more animal, okay, jaguar claw. Yeah, I think that should hopefully just help us, because we're often so in depth thinking about obviously where the feet go, etc., that the hands can come a little bit or get a little bit lost. So hopefully we can remember that as we move through. So are we all right so far?
Yes.
All right, let's take that into a little bit of flow then. So we'll go from beast into a left leg side kick through, okay? And it looks like this. So setting your beast. I really want us today to take care with our under switching. So coming under nice and slowly, extending, pull the arrow. Okay, my leg is firing to the side.
The legs really close to the ground as well. You'll notice on Charlie. Hips are low.
Really close. And then what we're going to do, okay, is under switch the other way into a crab reach.
First the hips go up and then the hand frames.
Bo is exactly right. Hips, full extension, and then my elbow leaves my body into that reach.
Yeah.
My hand as I come back brings to my body, and then I can lower through the hips. So it's the 1, 2, 3, 4 movement. Just get yourself set in beast. I'm going to call that out. If you want, watch Chloe. But set beast. Left leg side kick through slowly, really controlled.
And you're pushing
left leg under switch. So back to beast, right leg under switch. Left hand crab reach. So right leg under switch capacity, left hand crab reach. And return. Right leg under switch. And relax. Brilliant. So some really nice under switches there, and I always want you to just take more time through that. More time, more control. we practiced our activations, all right? And if we ever do an underswitch, which takes us away from this beast position, okay, where your hands want to be, if we're ever a bit lazy and when we step in the wrong position, we're then in the wrong position for the consequent of the next movement. So it's really, really important. Try to be as precise as possible when we underswitch. So we've done really well there, okay? I'm just going to show you the next little bit. So we've done left leg side kick through, draw the arrow, control, right leg under switch, into, because I'm saying into, I'm going to keep my hand up. So I know I'm going into a crab reach, frame the head. And I'm going to go right leg under switch into loaded beast. So I can set my hands and slide them forwards. Now the loaded beast is our child's pose, okay, but slightly off the floor. So I've seen people do it from here. We're way too high and my knees are way too high. You've got to lengthen out. And I want you to try and make your ears disappear between your arms. So we're not going to be up here or down here.
In line.
Ears are in line with your hands. So we're going to just try and add that on. Flow, get in position. Take your time. I'll talk you through it. So we're going to set beast. Left leg side kick through. Adeline, I'm just going to start that again. Take your time. I want you to set beast again. You're just changing your, try not to change your feet. Your left leg, it's like an underswitch, just comes through and then extends, okay? So set beast, left leg side kick through. So the left leg will come under and extend out.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yes.
it. Brilliant. Brilliant. So left leg under switch. Right leg under switch into left hand crab reach. Frame the head. Brilliant. Set or bring yourself down to crab, right leg under switch into loaded beast. So come down, find beast, slide the hands forwards. And after that, you relax.
Can you do the underswitch into the crab reach again?
So it's exactly the same, but because we call into capucine or into crab reach, we know we're going to keep our hand up, and it's the obvious hand because we've always got one hand up. And bring yourself down, and this hand stays up as we come back through the unswitch. Does that make sense?
It's exactly if you were doing side kick through capucine.
Nothing really changes.
It's exactly if you were going there, except instead of extending and doing that, you just keep going and you plant your foot and then you go up.
Okay.
We'll have one more go at that. I'll call it out. Try to start and stay with the call outs. Take your time, obviously, but try to stay with it. We'll set beast. Left leg side kick through. Draw the arrow. Brilliant. Left leg under switch. So bring it back. Right leg under switch into left hand crab reach. Okay. Return. Right leg under switch into loaded beast. Slide. Beautiful position and relax there. Great job. Brilliant. That was really nice, guys. Capucine, just from watching you there, I think it's just a case of strength and control through the underswitches or just through that transition. So we've done our, excuse me, trying to find the right space. We want to come under with control and nothing really changes. When I watch you, it gets a little bit quick there. And sometimes you then place your leg in a side kick through position.
Yeah.
Be coming under, and we know we're going to crab. So my hand, which is already basically in position, just locks in. I find my foot for crab, and then I'm good to go. So it's really not much changes. We extend a leg or we set it, but that under switch remains consistent and really precise. Stay low to the floor, come under and reach. Beautiful. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Also, remember to keep your feet in the same position as the beast, and you're actually quite close to each other. It's more of a, you know, your feet are closer than you think, and it's the same when you get into the crab reach. Nothing changes. You should be exactly in the same position, but the other way around.
Okay.
Anyway, that's looking great, guys. We're going to add to it, and then we're gonna circle it on the other side. So we've gone to loaded beast. Next up, we're going to do that wonderful wave unload. So with this is where we can really start to play with tempo and bring a bit of character as well. So within loaded beast, I want us to drive our hips up as high as possible first. Hit that. And then I can transfer by pointing my toes into the floor, rounding my back, shifting my weight forwards, and then extending, looking up. Okay, I like to use the chin to signal. So I'm tucking my chin to signal pushing back up, waving backwards as high as I possibly can, and then I'll bend my knees to lower. And you can play. With tempo, you can go a little bit faster, slower. You can really come up slowly and then wave far. There's different ways you can play with that, but let's have a go. If you get yourself set and have two different reps there on the floor, just seeing how it feels, 2 wave unloads. So hips go directly upwards as much as you can. And then when they hit that point, they wave forwards. Adeline, that's beautiful. Keep your chin tucked and then open at the end. Lovely. See the yoga in you there. Great mobility. You should be able to get a really good self massage or a little bit of movement through the spine here. Nice job, Capucine. Getting good there, Chloe. Brilliant. And relax. So what we know from wave unload is it takes us in and out of loaded beast, okay? Takes us in and out of loaded beast. So all we're going to do is a wave unload now into a front step, okay? We're going to go left leg front step. So left leg front step, loaded beast, stepping forwards, and that's that jaguar claw. I'm pulling my arm back. What does that do? That really lights up the whole side of my back here. I'm really pushing my weight forwards to get as much of a hip opener as possible. I can then replace my hand, set my foot back, and shift my weight back. I'll just show you that on the other side. And again, this could be quite a powerful movement, or it can be done slowly, but try to step forward, pull that jaguar claw back. Let's go for it, guys. I want to see 2 reps off each side. So 2 reps off each side. It's going to get those legs real warm.
With the wave unload?
No, just front step. 2 front steps off each side. Beautiful, Adeline. Really opening that hip. That's fantastic. And again, this is an opportunity to stretch. If you want to enjoy an extra second in that front step position, enjoy. Some real movement through the hips here. Base of the spine. Great hand positions. Once you've done 2 each side, just relax. Brilliant. The last little trick I'm going to show you, okay, is when we've come back from a front step or we're in loaded beast and we want to get back to beast. Often all it requires is a little step. So if I've just done my front step and I'm in loaded beast, if I take 1 step forwards, I can then go into a really good beast position. And if I only take 1 step, I'm able to go straight into a side kick through or a crab reach or numerous other exercises. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from loaded beast with a left step into a right leg side kick through, draw the bow. That is loaded beast, step, right leg side kick through. Just have a little try with that one. Be really precise with your step. That you must hit a perfect beast position or else your side kick through will be compromised. Adeline, you're going to come under with that right leg. So left leg steps, the right leg goes under and across. Yes. And Adeline, just think about drawing the bow. Your hands coming quite low, okay? Your palms kind of facing like this. We want you to bring the elbow a bit higher. Pull it across that body.
Your hand is basically covering all your face,
Yeah,
the
back,
side of your face.
Exactly. Back of the palms like on the cheek here. Nice. And brilliant. Guys, well done. Relax. Lovely, Captain. Doing it off both sides. That's really good. Really good control. And again, this is all, it's all on the same, exactly the same principle. If we keep, that sunlight's a bit of a killer. If we keep, caught the sun at a tough time. If we keep the step or the under switch or those little bits of movement really precise, the next move is going to come really easily. So we're going to move together. We're going to do the second half of that flow, which starts in loaded beast. We're going to go wave unload, front step, step to side kick through. Okay. So do you want, shall I do a quick one first?
Yeah, just show us how it looks like.
So I'll do a quick wave unload, a quick left leg front step, and step into side, raw right leg side kick through. Okay. So you can, if you set beast and set loaded beast, slide those hands forward, set loaded beast, wave unload. Return. Left leg front step. Jaguar claw. Good. Return. Step to right leg side kick through. Don't know your left and right, Captain, but the move was great.
That was, oh yeah.
The move was brilliant. I think worry less about our lefts and rights. I'm not an experienced coach enough yet to save poor souls that still don't know their left and their right.
Me.
Chloe is what I use. It's really that looked really great, guys. Let's put it all together. Okay, we're going to go through the whole thing. Okay, just listen to the call out. You've done every single move, and let's see how far we go. Okay. So we'll start in beast. We're going to start with our left leg side kick. Okay. So everybody, set beast. Left leg side kick through. Left leg under switch. Into right leg under switch. Into left hand crab reach. Return. Right leg under switch into loaded beast. Wave unload. Return. Left leg front step.
Wait a second.
That's it. Return. Step into right leg side kick through. Right leg under switch. Left leg under switch into right hand crab reach. Return. Left leg under switch into loaded beast. Wave, unload. Return. Right leg front step. Jaguar claw. Nice. Return. Step into left leg side, kick through. And you can see we've come full circle. Okay. Under switch to beast and relax. If we went back under to grab it, it all started again. Nice. I heard a struggle at one point, but for the most part, we were all together there. How was that?
I get lost at one point with this. I don't know why I'm on the left side through. I don't know. I get lost. I don't know my left, right. I don't know which side I should do in.
It is awkward when you. I mean, for the front step, I think it's quite easy because left leg front step means the left leg's going. With the front kick through, it starts to change. I'm going to recording some videos at the moment, Adeline, which hopefully will help better explain that. Without doing front kick throughs in this flow, I don't think I need to confuse you. But for the most part, it's like if we step into a right leg side kick through, which we do here, it means you need to step to have your right leg available to kick. It's usually calling out the working limb. So a right leg front kick would be the right leg that's kicking through. And it really does get tricky. I understand the language isn't so simple with animal flow. I think they've done the best job to make it cohesive, but it can get a bit tricky.
Yeah, I think it takes a lot of time to left, right, and then kind of understand everything until it becomes automatic. And Charlie's introduced me to animal flow like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe even 5 now. And it's finally becoming automatic, but every now and then I'll get my right and my left wrong. So I just have to be patient.
Definitely.
Right under switch, we think we need to step with the right when we step with the left to put the right through.
Yeah, it's so confusing.
It makes it a little confusing.
Yeah, no, I completely get that. I think just what you get to as well, Capucine, is I think these things become fairly automatic at a certain point, and before then it's just something I think it is brain training. We're certainly engaging brain to learn this, which is I think a really beneficial part of the training as well. What I would suggest, just that we've focused on today, is just more focusing on the switches being really precise, so we can always move from one position to the other, and that base position being correct. Have we got a nice crab? Have we got a nice beast? Do we go into a nice loaded beast? Can we move in and out of that? If we do those things well, the next moves like the kicks, etc., that's like the next layer, which obviously get better and you can understand the language more. But to start with, absolutely nailing the basics in flow, which we've just done, creates really, really nice, I think, forms and flows.
Yeah.
Did we enjoy that?
Yes.
Do you want to go through one more time? Should we do it one more time together?
Yeah.
Oh, not sure about that one. We don't have to.
Yeah, sure. I'm fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Let's try it.
Okay, one more time. So we're going to start in beast. So set beast, left leg side kick through, draw the bow, left leg under switch, right leg under switch into left hand crab reach, return, right leg under switch into loaded beast, wave unload, return. Left leg front step. Return. Step to right leg side kick through. Right leg under switch. Left leg under switch into right hand crab reach. Frame the head. Return. Left leg under switch into loaded beast. Wave unload. Return. Right leg front step. Jaguar claw. Return. Right leg steps into left leg side kick through. And that would be full circle. So relax there. Awesome.
Well done, guys.
I think that's a nice one. That's our dolphin flow, the major part of our dolphin flow. I think that takes us through inversions, into some deeper different stretches, forwards, backwards, left and right. I really like that one.
Yeah.
And the wave unload is always a really kind stretch, I think. Good for the back.
Yeah. It's a good stretch for the morning.
If you have the energy, I challenge you both to record that flow for us today, the full circle as we've just done off both sides, and to have a play really trying to hit as we've worked on those hand positions, really nice base positions, good under switches, and if you want to, if you get more comfortable, you can start to play with tempo. Obviously you're going to lead it, so you can bring your own kind of character into that flow as well.
Yeah.
But if you could film that flow and send it to Chloe and I, that would be really, really cool. We'd love to see it.
All right.
All right, you're a legend. I thank you, or we thank you both for moving with us this morning. Hopefully you feel like you've upskilled your primal a little bit there, and we wish you well for today, Kevin, and wish you well for this evening, Adley.
Thank you.
All right.
We'll see you around very soon. Kepsin will probably see you around next week as well.
Yes.
All right, great.
Amazing.
Look forward to it. Adeline, you sleep well, and let us know about your yoga vid as well once you've had a look at it. Okay? We want to know if you're happy to share it, or if you're going to do another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look and tell you. Yeah.
Super.
Great.
All right then. Have a wonderful day, guys. Lots of love from Chloe and I.
Bye.
Speak to you